The Trotters have reached the backstretch, and they are underway. A1 at the pylons leaving. Actually, the inner half all firing here early. Big Ben Hanover takes a slight lead over A1. And behind that on the outside, up comes Better in Pinehurst. Global Pandemic settles fourth, about 4 off the pace in the early going. 2 back to Kraft Brew Lindy, and Beer Cheese is at the back of the pack. He is 9.5 away. It's Big Ben Hanover, the early aggressor, and in behind him, Better in Pinehurst parked on the outside as they come around the turn to the quarter in 28 3/5. They're front stretch bound, and Big Ben Hanover, Andy Miller sending this one early. Better in Pinehurst parked out, and he is now off stride there, so he's going to fade out of it here, trying to get back on. 2 back to A1, who sits a loose pocket now. Better in Pinehurst was able to catch inside the heavy favorite Global Pandemic, 1-5, fresh off a big win at the Meadowlands in his debut. After that, Kraft Brew Lindy and Beer Cheese, and again, the trailer is Better in Pinehurst. Big Ben Hanover, meanwhile, kicks the lead out to 3. Half mile, 58 3, 30 even for the second panel. To the backstretch, and Big Ben Hanover all alone on the front end. Global Pandemic starts his first over journey for Gingran, starts to make up some ground inside A1. He's still 3.5 away. A big gap back to Kraft Brew Lindy, Beer Cheese, and the trailer is Better in Pinehurst. Big Ben Hanover on top. Global Pandemic ranging up just a half length back. Those two separating from the rest of the field here as they come side by side to 3/4 in 1:27 2, 28 4 for the third panel. Big Ben Hanover trying to dig in and hold off Global Pandemic. They are 6 lengths in front of Beer Cheese, the closest foe in third. A1 is fourth. Around the turn to the top of the stretch, Big Ben Hanover on the inside. Global Pandemic on the outside. Now Global Pandemic takes a slight lead. Big Ben Hanover can hold him back no longer, and Global Pandemic begins to widen the margin. He's going to go 2 for 2 to start his career. Global Pandemic, Yannick Gingras by 4 lengths. Big Ben Hanover game, but settles back in second, further back to A1 third, and Beer Cheese fourth. Global Pandemic, your winner, 157 2. Trotters have reached the back stretch. Neither bar coins nor pub hopping will reach with the rest, and they are underway. Big Miles pokes ahead out in front in the early going here to take the lead. SIP up on the outside into second, followed there by Whiskey Hanover, a length and a half back in third as SIP now challenging Big Coins for the lead. A length and a half to Keg Stand in fourth. He's followed by Come Let Us Adore Him. Then Ramsey's is sixth as Bar Coins was able to catch the field, and Pub Hopping is still way back after the break before the gate. And now the leader is SIP as they round the turn, the quarter-mile marker 28 1/5. So SIP working his way to the front with Yannick Gingras on the bike. This one making his second career start, leads it by a length over the first-timer Big Miles, and now from third, Whiskey Hanover brushing for Andy Miller, and he'll try to take the lead before the turn. Keg Stand is the 4-5 favorite, now 4.5 back for Dunn. As they come around the turn, fifth there is Come Let Us Adore Him, followed there by Ramsey's. Bar Coins is seventh, way back to Pub Hopping, the trailer. Whiskey Hanover took some air, but able to get to the front as the half miles reached in 58 1, 30 even for the second panel. So now on the backstretch, Andy Miller and Whiskey Hanover have the lead by a length. Right in behind them, SIP. 2 back to Big Coins. He's sneaking closer. Keg Stand hasn't made a move yet. He is fourth. And now to the outside for Dunn. He's 5 back. A gap to fifth, and Come Let Us Adore Him. Well back to Ramsey's, Bar Coins, and the trailer is Pub Hopping. Still Whiskey Hanover. Keg Stand up on the outside. SIP in the pocket. 3/4 now, 127 1, 29 even. Third panel. Still the lead belongs here to Whiskey Hanover. On the outside, Keg Stand in the pocket, SIP. And then it's about 8 lengths back to fourth, and Come Let Us Adore Him. Top of the stretch, all 3 horses sired by the same one here, and they're going at it toe-to-toe-to-toe. On the outside, Keg Stand. On the inside, SIP, and Keg Stand getting the better of it late. There's Dexter Dunn, and Keg Stand to win it by a length. SIP second, 2.5 back to third, and Whiskey Hanover Ramsey's fourth, well back from the top 3. It's Keg Stand, 155 4/5.